Last time, we saw how the early plagues shook Egypt, but Pharaoh's heart remained as hard as stone. He saw the miraculous signs, he heard God's clear warnings, yet he stubbornly refused to obey. But now, God was preparing a judgment unlike anything Egypt had ever witnessed, a storm unleashed from heaven itself. The Lord commanded Moses to rise early and stand before Pharaoh with a powerful message. "Let my people go, so that they may worship me." This time, God's announcement was terrifying. He said, "I will send the full force of my plagues so that you may know there is no one like me in all the earth." Yet, even in this severe judgment, God extended mercy. He warned Pharaoh to bring his livestock and servants indoors, because a devastating hail would fall on every person and animal left outside. Think about that. Even in wrath, God provides a warning. Even in judgment, he offers a way to be safe. Some of Pharaoh's officials feared the word of the Lord and quickly brought their servants and animals to safety. But others scoffed at the warning, choosing to ignore it. They were about to pay a terrible price. Then Moses stretched out his staff toward heaven, and the sky itself exploded. Thunder roared like a lion, lightning sliced through the darkness, and then came the hail, massive, violent, and relentless. It pounded the land of Egypt with divine fury. The Bible describes it vividly. The hail struck down everything in the field, man, animal, and plant, and shattered every tree. This wasn't just a bad storm. This was divine warfare. Egypt's food supply was obliterated. Their fields were destroyed. Their national pride was shattered. But in the land of Goshen, where God's people lived, there was complete peace. Not a single piece of hail fell. It was a perfect picture of God's judgment and his mercy side by side. Terrified by the sheer power of the storm, Pharaoh finally seemed to break. He sent for Moses and Aaron and confessed, "This time I have sinned. The Lord is righteous, and I and my people are wrong. Please pray to the Lord to end this terrifying thunder and hail." So Moses prayed, and just as he said, the storm stopped. The skies cleared, and what did Pharaoh do? He hardened his heart once again. His confession wasn't genuine repentance. It was driven by fear. He wanted relief from the storm, not a relationship with the righteous God. He wanted the consequences to stop, but he had no intention of stopping his sin. This plague of hail teaches us so much. God's warnings are always an act of mercy, giving us a chance to turn to safety. We also see how God protects his people, even when chaos is all around them. And most importantly, we learn the difference between false repentance and real transformation. Pharaoh's heart wasn't moved by the hail. It was only exposed by it. He wasn't fighting Moses. He was fighting God, and a hard heart is far more dangerous than any storm. When God speaks, we must listen before the hail falls. Thanks for watching. If this story spoke to you, make sure to follow for the next episode.